So my name is Richard Wengle. I'm an architect, and right now we're here at the new Princess Margaret home in Oakville. I've been an architect for about 37 years, and I've had my own practice for coming up to 30 years this April. The process is really interesting. It's very interactive and cooperative. So it's not just one party designing a home. We actually sit down with Brian and with the Princess Margaret team, and we start to establish different parameters for the actual house design. The first thing we like to do is come out and see the lot and see what the potential of the lot, how we're going to orient the house and look at its attributes. If there's any concerns, we have to kind of start with that, and then we start to lay out a foundation for the plan. And that usually starts with Brian and I starting to develop the program, looking at opportunities that we can take advantage of. And then we just start with really rough sketches of how we're going to site the house, how we're going to place it. We look at sun, we look at light, we look at access, we look at views. Everything that's going to kind of affect the home is what we use to start laying out a base. And then as we develop a program, we then start to work within the confines of the zoning bylaws and then try to create a new image for the actual house. So often Brian and I will then sit down and start to think, what will the theme of the home be and what kind of special features we want to include in this year's project. And then that's how we actually start to develop a plan, and it evolves from there. It's been really great working with Brian and with PCM over the years. Brian and I have a relationship that goes back since public school, so we've known each other probably close to 50 years, and we've been working professionally for over 30 years. And PCM, we've been involved with them for all of the Princess Margaret homes. Again, it's very collaborative. We are here as a team. We love working with each other. There's always good ideas thrown around between all the parties, and I think the end result just shows that it's a very good relationship. This show home is really special. It's on a corner lot, and often people will say, I'm not sure about the corner lot, but this has tremendous advantages. Typically, most houses have two sides, a front and a back, and so the light is really limited to the front and the back. In this case, because we're exposed on two streets, plus we have a rear yard, and the special design of the home this year has a large indented courtyard, we actually have 6 sides of this house that actually have light. So we're in a room that has windows on 3 full sides, and we can see through the house to the other side, right through all the windows. So what I think really plays to my enjoyment and in the design of this home is that wherever you look, you can see outside. You're part of the landscape. The light comes through. It's a very light and airy home, and again, it's not boxed in. It has real connections to its landscape, and the fact that you're in different parts of the home that are defined, but they're still open to each other, I think really creates an amazing floor plan. When we started designing, we came up with a few options, and Brian and I sat down, and one of the things that we decided this year, first of all, we didn't want to have a center hall entry. We wanted to do something off to the side. So part of that really helped us design the front, which faces onto the main street, which has an array of columns, and it's almost like a colonnade. And often most people feel there has to be a balance and a symmetry by having a center entrance, but we felt the plan would have more advantage of keeping the entrance to the side, and then once coming in, the stair hall would evolve into a grand 2-story space that would have a large 2-story window overlooking the courtyard. And what's really nice is the center line from the courtyard goes to a beautiful elliptical shaped pool, which is very unusual. We haven't seen those in probably many, many years, but it really contributes to the overall plan. I think this home is really special, and whoever gets to live here, I think will really enjoy it. I could see myself in this home just in the space that we're in right now, and the windows and the surrounding. It's cozy, it's open, there's a warmth to it, unlike any house I think that we've done. The palette that Brian has used this year I think is very, very elegant, sustainable, and at the same time it really has a comfort that I think someone would enjoy all the time. I would say to the lucky winner, good luck. You're going to love this home. I think it's special, and you're really going to enjoy it in here. It's going to be amazing.